Daegu countryside morning. Van sat across from her father. The tea on the table had gone cold. Her father looked serious, but his eyes were warm. Dad, Vine, do you remember my best friend, Mr. Kim, the one who moved to Seoul? Vine, Uncle Kim, the one who sends us gifts? Dad, yes, we made a promise to each other years ago. When our children were grown, we swore we would become family, not just friend but blur. Vine, family? Dad, what does that mean? Dad, he wants you to marry his son, Taehyung. He says his son is lost in that big city. He needs a good heart to guard him. And Uncle Kim wants a daughter he can trust. Vine, but I don't know him. And I don't want to leave you, Dad. It's not about money, Vine. It's about two fathers wanting their family to be one. Uncle Kim loves you like his own. He begs me to let you marry Taehyung. He believes you are the only one who can make his son a good man. Van looked at her father. It wasn't a business deal. It was a promise of love and trust between two old friends. She could not say no to that. Van saying, if Uncle Kim trusts me, then I'll do it. For you, Appa. Hours later, a sleek black Mercedes navigated the bumpy dirt road. It looked like a spaceship landing on a farm. It hit a deep porthole filled with mud. Splat. The car stopped. The driver's door opened, and then the back door. Kim Taehyung stepped out. Van watched from the window, looking, holding a tray of welcome tea. Her breath hitched, her heart hammered against her ribs. He was unreal. He wore a crisp white suit that seemed to glow. His hair was fluffy and perfectly styled. His face was sculpted like a statue. Sharp jawline, high nose, deep eyes. He looked like an angel sent from heaven. And oh no, he's the most handsome man I've ever seen. Maybe Dad was right. Maybe this was a fairy tale. He looks so noble. She took a step forward, mesmerized, and the angel opened his mouth. Taehyung, are you serious? My loafers, this place is muddy. Why does it smell like nature? The fairy tale shattered, the glass broke. He wasn't a prince, he was Pratt. Mine stiffened. She walked down the steps, forcing a like smile. Mine, welcome, I made tea. Taehyung stopped wiping his shoe. He looked at her. He didn't smile. He didn't boo. He looked at the teacup with genuine suspicion, as if it contained poison. Thing is the water filtered? I have very sensitive skin. I only drink sparkling water, sourced from Swiss Alps. Wine internally from the Alps. Sir, we are in village. The water is from the ground. Take it or leave it. Wine. It's fresh from the well. It's cold and sweet. Thing, a well? Like a hole in the dirt? Gross. Dad, hurry up with the papers. My skin is getting dry and this peasant air. He brushed past her, ignoring the tea, ignoring her face, ignoring her existence. Vine stood frozen in the yard, the tea tray heavy in her hand, watching the back of her future husband, realizing she had just signed away her life. The wedding was done, it was so called fun. Well, now it's time to face this giant, mentally ill, handsome man. The wedding was a blur of cameras and strangers. Now Vine stood in the center of the Taehyung's penthouse. It was breathtaking floor to ceiling windows overlooking the glowing city of Seoul, but it was cold. Everything was marble, glass, and still. There was no warmth. Taehyung walked in, loosening his tie, finishing a boring task. Taehyung, look, let's get one thing straight. He turned to her, his expression bored and irritated. Taehyung, I know our dads have this thing like their blood brothers or whatever ancient history they kept talking about. They made some promise to marry us off. Great for them, but terrible for me. Terrible for me. Wine softly. It's not terrible. It's honoring their friendship. Taehyung. It's emotional blackmail, Wine. My dad thinks I need grounding. He thinks because you are from village, you are going to magically fix me like a human moral compass. He walked closer, towering over her. He smiled like champagne and indifference. Taehyung, but I don't need fixing, and I definitely didn't ask for a wife. Wine felt small. She gripped her dress. She wanted to say, I didn't ask for this either. But she stayed silent. Taehyung, so here is the deal. Your mom is a guest, so down the hall. It has a bathroom. Stay there. He pointed a finger at her. Taehyung, rules. Don't touch my gaming setup, don't touch my car keys, and don't touch my hair products. They are custom brands. But internally, he respects this shampoo more than the vow he took. Just unbelievable. Taehyung, we are roommates. Nothing more. We are doing this just to make the old man happy, but don't expect me to play husband. Village husband isn't my brand. He grabbed a set of car from the bowl. Mine, where are you going? It's our wedding night, your father said. Taehyung, my father isn't here, is he? I'm going to the club. My friends are waiting, don't wait up. He looked at her one last time, his eyes sweeping over her simple wedding dress. Taehyung, you probably wake up at dawn to feed chickens anyway. We live on different schedules, roommate. He turned to the door, his hand on the handle. He expected her to cry. He expected her to beg. Instead, he heard a calm, bored voice. Don't know how she suddenly said this. From where she got guts, maybe because she knew he would never count on her if she is polite in front of him. Fine, go ahead. But take a taxi. Thing stopped. He turned around slowly. Mine wasn't crying. She was leaning against the marble kitchen island, arms crossed, looking at her nails. Thing, excuse me? Fine. I said take a taxi because if you walk out of the door with those car keys, I'm pressing this button. She held up her phone. The screen was bright. It showed a contact name, father-in-law, big boss. Taehyung scoffing. You're bluffing. You would not call him. You're too shy. Taehyung looking up that pin. Try me. Uncle Kim told me specifically. Mine, if that Brett steps 1 2 out of line, you call me. I'll freeze his bank accounts faster than he can say Gucci. Taehyung froze. His hand tightened on the door handle. The color drained from his face. He knew his dad wasn't joking. Mine. So here are your options, roommate. Option A, you go to the club, I'll call your dad. He cuts your card and you become the poorest billionaire in Gangnam. She took a step forward, her eyes cold. Wine option B. You sit your ass down on that sofa, order us some takeout, and pretend to be your husband for one night so I don't look like an idiot. Theo. You are blackmailing me, Wine. I'm managing you, that's the difference. In the village, we herd shapes. Here, I guess I have to hurt you. She tapped her phone screen, threatening me. Wine. Well, the club or the couch? I'm getting hungry. Tang stared at her. He was furious. He was shocked, but mostly was terrified of being broke. He slammed the door shut, staying inside. He threw the keys into the bowl with loud clatter. Then, fine, you win. Are you happy? Mine walking past him to the guest room. I don't care to be happy. Then I just want to sleep without my father-in-law calling me to ask about you. She stepped at her bedroom door and looked back at him. Mine and ordered Manchurian, spicy. If it's mild, I'm calling father-in-law anyway. She slammed her bedroom door. Click. Van is in her room, convincing herself that the way she behaved with him is okay. And that's the only way to control him. Otherwise, he would not give her a fuck. She needs to mentally strong to deal with this rich brat mental patient. Living room 8 a.m. Taehyung woke up on the sofa, his neck hurt. He was grumpy. He expected the smell of breakfast. He expected Wine to be waiting to serve him. Taehyung feels like his life is messed because of his grumpy idiot woman. The kitchen was empty, no food, no coffee. Wine walked out of the room, dressed in sharp top and jeans. She grabbed an apple and bit it into loudly. Thing. Where is breakfast? Wine chewing. In the fridge, it's called make it yourself. Thing. But you are the wife, you're supposed to cook. Wine, and you're the husband, you're supposed to be nice. We don't get all the thing we want, right? Do we? She grabbed her purse. Thing. Where are you leaving? Man, exploring Seoul, I have your dad's credit card. He said I should treat myself for dealing with you. She flashed a black card, his black card, and smirked. And don't wait up, roommate. She left. Taehyung stood there in his pajamas, hungry and confused. Taehyung, did she just steal my card? And my line? It's just first day of marriage and she's like this. I don't know how hell my life is going to be. But I'll continue living my luxurious life. Who cares? To be continued. Posting soon, my darlings. Please subscribe.